We're in Macedonia. Skopje is my pronunciation of the capital. So we're going to fly up past an intersection that's quite prominent to the border with Kosovo, which is up about there. Then we'll come back down to the west of the town, fly back to the airport. So we'll basically be flying around the town, just taking a detour up north to see the where the border is. That's the theory. Let's see if we can make it work. So current heading is 162. I'll just dial it into my HSI for future reference. Let's go. We'll break off. $70 knots, 80, 90, 110, rotate, gear up, flaps up. Check the trim and be more careful than I was on the last flight when I rode off a very expensive aircraft at Macau by pushing the down trim too quickly and breaking the wings off. Luckily we bailed out and were picked up by a safety crew. One was just off the end of the runway anyway. So be more careful this time. Mike India Golf 1. Okay, so let's keep going to the northwest. So Macedonia, home of Alexander the Great. Quite a highly achieving young guy, from all accounts. And according to Oliver Stone in that spectacular movie, Alexander, of which, if you watched it, I highly recommend watching the making of documentary. It's fascinating. So doing a wide turn here back to the airport. So we're already up to 400 knots. So we're heading north, east, and as we approach the airport I'll head up that way. So we'll go across the north of Skopje towards Kosovo. Yep, there's the airport. Off the port wing is Skopje. Really no idea how to pronounce that properly. So apologies to all the locals. Pretty much following this main road up here, which it could be this one. One of them is actually called Alexander the Great Boulevard or Highway. So it's pretty much on a plain surrounded by mountains, as we can see. There's the CBD off to the left. We'll be coming back that way later. Let's keep on track to the northeast of the city. That's where we'll be. There's the centre of the city. let's crank it up a bit. Okay, here's our first turn point, should be a major intersection. Round about here. Here's the main road. And I think I just blinked and missed it. Okay, I think it was where that bridge crossed the main road. No, this is it. My waypoint was a little bit off, because I was looking for cloverleaf type formation. That's it. Yep. We pretty much follow the. No, we don't. We don't follow up that valley. We go up this direction. In fact, quite a bit more to the north. It's only about 5 miles out to the border. Yeah, so we should have gone up the next valley. Just over this ridge, I think. The colours of those mountains in the distance are pretty awesome. Okay, so we've got to go up this way. I thought it would be a main road, but it doesn't look like it. In fact, we're pretty close to it now. Okay, somewhere down here there should be a 2 miles out the town and the bridge. It's got to be about here. So that's the border. Yeah, that kind of looks like what I saw on Google Maps. Yep. Small town. Nestled in the valley there. That's it, that's the border. Okay. Got that sorted out. Let's head pretty much south. Over these rather large hills. Going to the west. East, great colours. A lot of history in these hills. Our next turn point is pretty much at that river at 12 o'clock, and then we head down the southern side of the city. In fact, I'm pretty sure this is it here, this intersection. Yep, that'll be it. Okay, let's go back to the airport and on the south of the city. Okay, there's an Airbus that went missed. I'm glad to hear it's not only me that has these problems from time to time. Okay, so Airbus at 12 o'clock by the look of it. I better check it out. Kind of obliged to do that, I think. Since we're only a couple of miles from the airport. So here it is, I think. I don't know which way it's going. We'll find out shortly. I think it's going the same way we are. That was just luck. It's going pretty fast too. In fact, it looks like the gear's down, I think. No, it's just got big engines. Trying to get close. Nice green paint on the tail. Okay, here it is. Speed brake out. Don't hit it. Okay, that's not too bad. More by luck than design, I managed to stop right next to it. I'll check out the, you can see the heat in the exhaust. Which way is he going? Right and left? Is he going to land or what? Okay, we'll do one more pass. Thought we might be able to land with him, but I'm not sure what he's doing. Okay, let's call in while we're here. Channel 2. Okay, look at those. That's awesome. Watching the heat blur. That is awesome. Channel 2. Still not getting through. Try that. Channel 1. That's the airport there. Okay. Runway 16. This guy's pretty low too. He's only about 2380 feet. He's turning back towards the airport. Anyway, I guess we'll leave him to his own devices. It's always cool to see other traffic around the airport. Like India Golf 1. Okay. Off he goes. it's a Greek airline with that green tail. I don't know. I'm sure somebody knows. Now, let's try not to repeat last episode's destruction of the aircraft on final. That airport's at the bottom of Macau or Hong Kong Harbour now. Like India Golf 1. Okay, I'll go a little bit further out. I'm going to take it easy this time. Just past this hill, I think, on the right here. Give ourselves plenty of time. And just into this shadow. From that cloud, I guess. Okay, let's turn to file. Keep the power up. Look, there's still a warning there. Another one. I have geared out full flaps. I've repositioned my still warning indicators to that I've got one on each side at the top of the main instruments here. There he is, look, 12 o'clock high. It's all happening suddenly. Yeah. So I got two there which flash at me and label them and simplify this area a bit. So should be able to do a better job now. Let's get this trim going. That's it. Throttle back, 150 knots. Looking okay. Got 3 greens over there. Good. It's very bright here. It's very hard to see the runway actually. 138 knots, a bit fast, but that's okay. Careful of that trim. Threshold 129. That's 20 knots fast, but I'll wear that and I'll use it to flare. 107 and we're down. Better than the last landing. Well, non-landing actually. There we go. Down in sunny Macedonia, and there's that Airbus up there is still doing circuits. Look. Excellent.